How long has it been since I heard that name? 134 days exactly. That's no joke, that number. Now originally, this was going to be a different video because of the 134 days absence. But we have to rework it slightly because things have happened, things have occurred, but they're still not that good. Also, you see this pose? This is me disappointed pose. There's no changing back and forth. No, this is me sitting here. I'm disappointed at you. This is the disappointed pose. I'm very disappointed. I can use this for other stuff. Animal Crossing. One town per Switch. No cloud saves. What you playing at, Nintendo? I'm disappointed. This is my disappointed chair. If I'm sitting in the disappointed chair, you should feel bad about yourself. So this is the disappointed chair for Realm, because Realm has had an issue, and I know what the issue is, and we're going to get into the issue. That bit of the video, the original video, that doesn't change. That bit still fully scripted, because the point still stands about Hi-Rez. However, they did manage to forego some of the first part. Originally, this video was going to be the day that Realm Royale died, and it still is. It's still dead, because when I made that video, or when I was scripting it, we had Battle Pass 6, the Boc Ops one, this one, I'll put it on screen now, and like Fortnite, there was 100 days on the Battle Pass, which is fine. That's a good amount of time for you to claim everything. That's fine. I mean, that comes into the fact that Battle Pass is a kind of trite, but that's fine, 100 days. However, the problem stemmed from the fact that everything else remained dead, stagnant, didn't change. The shop never rotated in those 100 days. They added a few things near the end, but I'll get into that near the end. No hot fixes, so even though there was bugs galore, no hot fixes. Oh, there's a major game-breaking item. This item needs to be fixed now because it's destroying the game. No, nothing. And for the first month or two, it's like, yeah, you know what, okay, 30 days, 60 days, okay, well, they usually patch it up once a month. Let's be generous, once every 2 months, because it doesn't get the support that it deserves. But then it got to month 3, December, 90 days in, and it's like, oof, 90 days, and we've still got all these bugs, we've still got this game-breaking item, no shop updates, no news, their Twitter just dead. And it's like, and this is where I start to doubt. I'm pressing X to doubt right now, and I get to the point where I'm like, it's done. They've done, Hi-Rez have done what we're going to talk about. Hi-Rez have done the thing again, a second time. Hi-Rez have done the thing. It's gone. Call it F in the chat. And there's people like Blame going, no, it's still alive. You gotta believe, Mr. Spyro. You gotta believe. No, I don't believe, because I know how the AAA industry is. Cynical bastard that I am. I know the signs. I've seen the writing on the wall. I've been here before. I know what's going on. It's gonna die. They've abandoned it. It's gone. Gets to January. Battle Pass ends on the 15th of January. And apparently, at the Hi-Rez Expo, that takes place in January, by the way, they were going to have big announcements. They announced that there was not going to be another Battle Pass. And it's like, yeah, they're not making another Battle Pass. No content. They've said that's it. No more Battle Passes. It is dead. I was right. I knew I was fucking right. No, Spyro, the Battle Pass doesn't end till the 15th of January, and it's not quite, it's not quite the end of the month. They always update at the end of the month. You gotta believe. Alright, well, let's believe, and then here we are, 15th of January. 100 days Battle Pass is now expired. We're now going into negative days. No, but it's not the end. There's still 15 days left. There's still 15 days left on January. So, I wait. And I wait. And do you know, every day that it doesn't happen, I'm saying, it's dead. It's dead, dude. It's dead. And all this time that I'm ringing the death bell, Realm just keeps tweeting about, oh, but we're putting this in the shop. You what? You've not been here for 100 days. You've left the game to die for literally 100 fucking days. And you're coming in and trying to sell me your digital shite? Every week, look at this. First week, nobody was happy. Read the comments. Second week, nobody was happy. Read the comments. Again, the fucking hot dog chicken. The hot dog chicken. People are making jokes. No, even the hot dog has left for Fortnite. Nobody was happy. Everybody's like, dude, listen. You abandon this fucking game and you expect me to sit here and give you money for your digital garbage Fallout 76 style, Anthem style. Anthem's dead. It's done. It's gone. They still got the bloody Christmas tree up. It's over. Yet they're still selling their digital shite in their little microtransaction store. That's you, Realm Royale. That's you. You're dead. You're done. You're finished. You've been gone for 100 days. You've still got your Christmas tree up, yet you're saying, oh, but you can buy this skin, or you can buy the hot dog for the chicken. No. We're done with you. Unless you make a statement right fucking now, we're gone. We're all gone. Because that's all you want now. You just want money. And if you're not going to update the game, no one's giving you any money. Then he went quiet for 2 whole weeks after that. Just complete radio silence. And that was it. Everybody was F to pay respects, because by that point, it was the end of the month. We moved into February. And it's like, there you go. February. Ding, 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 ding. End of the month. It's done. Ring a ding, ding. Here we go, guys. F in the chat. They abandoned it after we all told them we weren't buying their digital garbage. And on the very last day. So remember, that's all 100 days of the Battle Pass. Plus an extra 15 days of just digital garbage. Then plus an extra 5 days, so it was actually 120 days. My bad, sorry. It wasn't 130, it was 120. But still, 120 days of saying nothing. So everybody's ringing the bells. And on the very last day, Romanova makes a post. He comes up with a letter saying, you know, we all know that you still like it. We're going to have some patch notes for you. And I looked on, because he hadn't released these patch notes yet. I looked on as he give his standard Blizzard boilerplate email. Sorry about lack of communication. Or all the corporate speak. I've heard it before. And I didn't care. It's like, you know, whatever you say, not really going to impress me. I want to see the notes. I want to see what you're selling right now. And he said, we'll release it in a few days. Alright, fine, whatever. We'll wait a few days. We'll all be good. We've all waited 120 days. Like another 3 days isn't going to kill anybody. So we all waited 103 days, or an extra 3 days. February 2nd, the patch notes come out. Start reading them. There seems to be some improvements. There seems to be some direct copies of Fortnite where you can now upgrade your weapons for resources. Wonder where you got that from. It's not like Fortnite put that in Chapter 2. I mean, to be fair, the upgrade bench is a version of the Forge where you can forge weapons, so Fortnite stole from Realm Royale that's now stealing back from Fortnite. Battle Royales copy each other, there's no real, it's just a Battle Royale. But Whatever, that's nice, that's fine. If little Timmy wants to upgrade his AR, he shouldn't, the AR's garbage. If he wants to upgrade his shotgun, he shouldn't, shotgun's garbage. But if he wants to upgrade those, be a little Fortnite player, that's fine. Let little Timmy upgrade them, be a Fortnite player. All of the other people, like the actual better pros, will know to upgrade like their class weapons or their class abilities. One upgrade per forge, so it's not game breaking. You know, a lot of alright changes. But then there was one thing right at the bottom. So everybody's okay, and there's a couple of balance changes with the weapons. But there's one thing right at the bottom. The bug. See that? Look at that. Let's zoom in on that. The bug. It's fixed. Now that's just one of several big bugs that I've got lined up for you in a second. That's one of several big bugs, but they claim it's fixed. So this patch looks okay, looks fine, whatever. And then we see another one about crowns. I want to talk about the whole adding crowns thing turned in with Hi-Rez, the part of Hi-Rez, the second part of this video, the one that's done and didn't need to be changed. But they added the whole get daily crowns. That's fine. We installed the update and we played it, and from the community, people aren't happy with several aspects. Number one, the bug that they reportedly fixed is still there. It is still running rampant, but this stacks now on top of every other problem. You see, there are other bugs that still exist. One is a landing bug. Now, when you launch from a catapult or drop from a very high distance, you do like a little what's the word? Thor punching down onto the ground landing motion. So you know you're landing and you put your fist on the ground and it makes a little bit of a crater. It's not like an actual damaging crater, it's just a visual thing because you've landed from so high, but you hit the ground. Now, sometimes this animation doesn't trigger and you'll be stuck in slow mode, because if you've done any kind of map making, you'll know that underneath the map is a layer of water, and then they pull the water up wherever lakes go, wherever whatever goes. Like you can see any map like this one I'm showing you right now with Boundary Break, where they go underneath the Zelda map. There's always that layer of water where you pull up the different areas that you need to make the oceans and the lakes. So it'll be the same for Realm Royale. The water that encompasses the island is a flat surface that they pull up and down depending on where you go. With this landing bug, because it never triggered like the ground fist pound animation, your feet go through the map. Therefore your feet are in this water, so you're slowed. And as you can see from this footage where I get mad because it happened again. Horse. That's what pisses me off, because it's like, oh, you were running slow. Oh, you want to mount your horse? No, you can't mount your fucking horse. Guess I'll just die.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm dying.
Guess I'll just fucking die with this stupid slow-mo bug. I'm jumping. I've hit the ground to try and cure the bug. Nope. Can't mount the horse. Can't mount the horse. Still can't mount the horse. Glad I got this shit on camera. Hey everybody.
Are you using your movement ability yet?
Hmm?
Did you use your movement ability yet?
I can use the movement, but that doesn't put me on the fucking horse, does it?
Well, use it.
I have! It's got 15 seconds!
Oh.
Hey guys, we've done fuck all with the game.
Die. I can't actually.
No, that's fine, I get it. Hey guys, we've done fuck all for 125 days. We haven't even fixed well-known fucking bugs.
Oh fuck. The only place left is Jade.
Gently. It's nothing to do with fucking controllers. That's it, I can't pick up a gun. Can't even pick up a fucking gun. Yep.
Oh fuck no! I hit F! Oh my...
Guess I'll do it myself.
Oh, just fucking leave the game then.
No,
Leave the lobby!
No, I'm getting this on footage for the fucking video. Because now I can just add this as well. Just like show the audience this inability to pick up a gun. That's fucking nice. Now we're going to try and jump off a high place. See if this solves. We also do have the date on camera as well.
Oh my, I don't care. That's not high enough to cause a splash.
I mean, this shit shouldn't happen in the fucking first place.
That wasn't high enough either because you landed on the mushroom. Oh my.
Why is me fucking up now? Come on.
Too low.
I'm going higher.
Oh my.
Alright, here we go. Is it gonna fix the issue? No. No, it doesn't. No, it fucking doesn't. Of course it fucking doesn't. So, we're gonna get this not being able to pick up the gun and we're fucking leaving. Oh boy, look at that. Still can't pick it up. What a great fucking bug. Enjoyable. Menu. Turn to lobby. Yeah. I got slowed. Nothing I could do. I'm gonna die to the storm. I can't help it. There is nothing I can do. I try gliding, doesn't work. My abilities are locked because it still thinks I am in this landing bug. We had it where I actually got completely stuck because not only did I land in the ground, but I landed in the ground in the bamboo. Once again, because I had not properly landed, because the animation did not properly trigger. I was trapped there, unable to use my abilities because it still thought I was still landing. Blame's getting mad because I'm not there to help him with the team that is now aggressing on us. All goes to shit.
Oh my god. Nuki, where were you? What are you doing?
I was engaged with another one.
If killing, just drop the res. Right, get the res off. Oh no, it's stuck. Right, go for the res. Fuck him, go for the res, nothing. Just go for the res and get into this fucking bamboo field a minute.
Nuki doesn't have good enough aim to kill chickens!
Nothing needs to just drop the res.
Calm your tits.
And then just like get away from everybody for a moment. I'm dead.
I had all my potions are still right there. Why is Nuki always the one that's fucking alive?
I mean, I'm alive, but I'm in limbo. I'm just like in fucking. I'm just in limbo. Hey ho, let's go.
Use your movement ability or something.
I can't. I pressed listen. F. Don't work. All my abilities are disabled.
Nuki still hasn't reloaded her other weapon.
Moving very slowly. Like, move in with the storm. Try and hide behind the wall. Oh, thank God the storm's gonna give me a sweet release of death. Like, try and use the outside of the building as cover if you have to. Don't get some.
They're rezzing in there.
We're rezzing as well. We've got 12 seconds. 4, 3, get ready to run, Blaine. 2, 1. Well, at least you got away. These are still here. Still. New update. These are still here. Why are they still here? But then, so we got these. Then this is compounded by the other problems. Number 1, the Trapper ability. When the ability Trapper is on your hunter, if you throw a proximity mine at a target, the idea is it locks them in place once for 1 second to get you a little bit of extra damage. However, whether it's the ability, I have to assume it's the ability, because if you use the device, if you use the proximity trap with any other class, the mage, the warrior, or even if you use it with the hunter and you're not running that ability, it doesn't happen. So it does seem to be like the ability itself that causes it. So just remove the ability, I guess, at this point. But if you run this ability and you throw the device at somebody, it pops once on contact, so you're locked in place once, and then it explodes on the person, locking them in place a second time. So you are now locked in place for 2 seconds, and that's enough to kill you dead. Especially because in these patch notes they buff the Arbalest, and the Arbalest is basically a crossbow. If you don't know what an Arbalest is, it's a very heavy crossbow. The idea is, like a crossbow, it fires a hit scan bolt, a hit scan arrow, and wherever you point it is where it goes. And if you hit with it, you're gonna do massive damage, like potentially half of someone's health. If you get a headshot, a guaranteed half of someone's health, if not 3/4 of their health. So it's really slow. That's the idea. You're gonna hit like a truck, but it's got really slow shot speed. There is some sort of bug with the Arbalest currently, where it has the shot speed of a crossbow, so it's no longer like dunk, dunk, you know, that big pause. It's now just like doosh, doosh, doosh. Like, it can fire really fast. So you've now got this super high damage Arbalest that is firing very quickly, which is making it pretty game breaking. Now if you couple this with Trapper, where somebody can lock you in place for 2 whole seconds while firing that high damage Arbalest at you, you're dead. There's no way to avoid it. If you get trappered, if you get double locked and they've got an Arbalest, say goodnight. You are gone. That is it. You are dusted. And then when you compound this on top of the landing bug, where you're slowed, or you're just stuck in the ground, or you know, you just end up flying. Like, what's this one about? What's that one about? Please. So when you couple the Arbalist bug, the Trapper bug, and all of the actual overworld bugs all together into one little bundle, Realm's not being fun right now. And there are lots of other problems with the stagnation. Spyro, you're being quite negative. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll understand in a moment. It all comes together in about 3 minutes. So, you know, this is all compounding together. So we've got all these bugs. Then we've got all of the actual game-breaking items like Trapper and the Arbalist. Then on top of this, we have the stagnation of the map, where you have to land at Crossing or Lumberfall. These are the two most... If you don't play, think of it in Fortnite retrospects of Tilted Towers and Retail Row, like the two big popular areas. Because the way the game works, you need to kill people to get shards, because shards are used to get the weapons. Everybody's dropping at Tilted Towers. If you're not dropping at Tilted Towers, then you're not going to get the shards. If you're not getting the shards, you're not getting your class weapons. If you're not getting your class weapons, then you're going to die. So it's just Tilted Towers over and over and over and over and over. And you might want to mix it up. You might be like, oh, let me land at Forbidden Swamp. Let me land at Goblin Gulch. Let me land at Frozen Graveyard. Let me land just somewhere random out there. Let me land at Sentinel. No, sorry, you can't do that. I mean, you can, but oh look, you landed at Sentinel. Nobody's here. Nobody will ever go here. You're not fighting people. You're not killing people. You're not getting shards. You're not forging your class weapon. So when somebody walks along with that golden Arbalist that you didn't forge because you didn't drop Tilted Towers, you are dead. You are just done. So you better land Tilted Towers and get those kills. So everything is currently compounding. Everything is stacking up. Problems are mounting. And people are making videos. There are many popular Realm Royale streamers like Baggins and Keepers making videos like this. Save Realm Royale. Save it. We gotta save it. We gotta band together, guys. We gotta have this sense of camaraderie. We gotta support the developers. Give them the group hug, guys. Group hug. Bring it in. We're gonna 1, 2, ready team. 1, 2, 3, team hike. We gotta band together. Save the realm. And you can't. It's not gonna be saved. I'm sorry, Baggins. I'm sorry, Keepers. It's not gonna be saved because it's not realm that is the issue. It's not the developers. It's not the community. If you look at any of Baggins' videos, any of Blame Others' videos, any of my videos, the community is great. And they want to see this game survive. They have got so many ideas to keep the game running, to keep the game alive, to improve the game. I myself have had 2 instances of big Fortnite-like events to change the map. Oh, well, Goblin Gulch, nobody drops Goblin Gulch, it's in the desert. So what if Sentinel launched a missile to shoot at Crossing, misses Crossing and goes straight for Goblin? 10 minutes before launch, everyone gets into the game, and the storm is switched off. The timer disappears, as we need to make sure that the storm doesn't interrupt the event. The countdown is on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. You see fire and a huge boom coming from Sentinel. The nuke rises up into the sky. It flies high above the map and turns ever so slowly horizontal. And then, at its peak, it turns downwards. We see the laser focusing in on Crossing. Popular no more, as in mere moments' time there will be no Crossing. The nuke starts its descent. However, a cannonball from right field from behind Underpass Mountain. A direct hit. Not enough to destroy the nuke, but knock it off course. aiming from straight down to left. And what is left of crossing? Yes, goblin. Impact. Goblin, and the surrounding area is no more. And what we are left with at the end of Season 5 and the beginning of Season 6 is a giant crater of crystal and twisted metal and debris. And there, at the lowest point of the crater, in the very centre, the crystal, frozen in time, now unearthed, as all the higher layers have been vaporized by the nukes. And thus, Season 5 comes to its end. That was all edited together using some of the items off the battle pass, because it was like a wartime battle pass, so it's like, let's use the missile to recreate a missile launch. Let's use the missile drop to make it look like it's dropping on I forgot the name. Crossing. Let's do all these things to show that you could make this big event. That castle, look, you see this castle flying out in the background? Who owns that castle? Why is that castle there? Who made that castle? Many questions could be raised about that castle. Why don't we bring this castle over the map and just slam it down? You know, like the floating island in Fortnite that had Kevin the Cube underneath it? Let's have that castle get pulled into the island. It'll go around the island for a while and just slam down, obliterate one area. Hey, well, what's the crappy area nobody likes? Oh, I don't know, Forbidden Swamp, wherever, I don't care. Valley. Valley's crap as well. Let's just drop it down on Valley. Hey, we got a new area. Like, I myself have done many different world-changing events. I myself have done the video to bring back the engineer. There was a 5th class once, and there's content there. Bring him back. That's content instantly, that you can do instantly. You've got all of his weapons in the game. You've got his model stashed away somewhere. It wouldn't be that out of this world to bring back the engineer. So I myself have done videos about map changes, Fortnite events that you can bring in to change the map. Bring in the engineer back. Blame others. He's done many videos saying about, oh, these are new weapons they could add. Hey, Tiberius, because they are pretty much intertwined with all the weapons being from paladins. Hey, Tiberius, come out. What about, like, his chakrams? Imagine if you were throwing chakrams that bounced around. That'd be a cool weapon. Or again, he himself has also thought up different classes, like a necromancer class, or not a necromancer, sorry, a summoner, like a chicken summoner. So, you know, you're not exactly attacking, but you're summoning chickens, lots of chickens to come peck away at all the enemies. And while he himself can't attack, because that'd be overpowered, you can summon a lot of chickens, all doing 75 damage, little low chip damage each. That'd be a fun class. He come up with a pirate class, the Buccaneer, that's got a little chicken on his shoulder, and he has like a Dredge's Junkrat gun, because I don't know what it's called, the Junkrat gun that fires bouncy grenades. The community is not the issue. The community have got enough ideas that you could keep this game running for 10-20 years. There's more than enough ideas, and just, we give that to you, Realm. That's yours. You want to take my idea? You want to put a missile there and smack it down onto Goblin Gulch? You do that. It's yours. Have it. It's free. You want the Blames pirate? You have that pirate. It's yours for free. Take it. Make it. Like, there is enough community support that you could keep this game running for years. There's enough support with the streamers, like Baggins, please save the realm. Keep this running for years. Like, even on Steam, since this whole update, since people are like, look, it's getting better, we can make it, the player numbers have gone up. My original video, I was going to shit all over that 1,000 player base, that 2,000 player base. Gonna crap all over it. But there's enough support for it. There is. But you're pointing your support in the wrong direction. You can give all these ideas to Heroic Leap till the cows come home. You can say, we support you, Heroic Leap, till the cows come home. They aren't the ones that you're going to be looking at. And that's why Realm Royale cannot be saved. And why I know it's going to stagnate and die. Because now we'll flip over to the bit that you've all been waiting for. You know, the Hi-Rez Trilogy actually inspired me to make it now that they've killed off 2 games in 1 year. And that is the puppet masters themselves, Hi-Rez, who are doing a lot of shady shit. And we're going to expose Hi-Rez for the trend chasers they are. And why? It's not that you shouldn't support Realm. It's not that you shouldn't support, like, wherever you're looking. It's the fact that you shouldn't support, dare I say, the B word, even though it's a senseless word. Dare I say you should boycott Rogue Company. Because with Rogue Company comes Hi-Rez's true hand. I mean, they've been doing it for years. That I'm about to demonstrate and lay out for you on a nice tidy chart. They've been doing this for years. But because it's been like only 1 or 2 games, you know, oh, we'll split some resources there, split some money there. It hasn't really been felt. Only tremors, only a little bit, but nothing's been really felt. But now it's like, oh, we got this game, this game, this game. We've got a mobile game over there. We've got that new one. We've got that coming out. Now that it's been split so much, now you're seeing the full-on earthquakes and fissures, which has led to Hand of the Gods shutting down. So, this is why Realm Royale will never, ever get these big map changes that I pose. We'll never, ever get all these new fantastical classes that Blame poses. And why it will never, ever be free of bugs and free of this Arbalest garbage that Baggins suggests. Because this is Hi-Rez. So with some clever editing, this is where Spyro is going to say, oh, look, it's a past video, but he's talking like he's already done the stuff in the future. Because back then, I didn't know that it was going to get an update. So I'm going to try and cut it exactly where I'm going to say, like in a minute, I'm going to say, oh, and as future Spyro has showed you the tweets, and then be like, oh, but it's dead. It's dead. So I'm going to try and splice that in correctly. So I'm going to end off like the old video. The next part you're about to see is the old video. But it's going to end on me saying like, oh, you know, they haven't tweeted out since the shop, so they're dead. And then it goes into like the joys of Realm. So yeah, let me do a bit of fancy editing here. And as future Spyro said, that's the tweets. There's nothing else. There's nothing. Oh, you want an update? No, sorry. There's no updates. There's been no updates since August? September? No, it was before September. It's definitely August. Was it July? I think it was August. But the main point is, that's it. We've sat here for 100 days waiting for the battle pass, waiting for I mean, we needed hot fixes more, but waited for an update to the game. What are you bringing out? And now that the battle pass is over, we're sitting here like, it's over, it's done, come on, next season, tell us what you're going to update in the game, what ideas you're bringing to the table. And they're not saying anything. All they're doing is being like, oh, well, you can buy a hot dog, or you can buy a reskin of that Season 1 skin. No. Oh, I'm not buying your digital shit until you upgrade the game, until you update the game. Where's the update? There's never going to be an update. It's done. That's it. We just got to face the facts. It's done. It's over. Realm's had it. And it's so fucking sad. Because it's better than Fortnite. Oh, that's big words. That's big words, that Spyro. No, it is. It really is. Fortnite instills so many bad habits that I fucking hate. I hate them. And when I play with my friends, I won't say anything to them. They can enjoy their game. But when I play with them, sometimes I'm like, God fucking damn it! Why are you doing this? It's so annoying. Like, let me give you a couple of examples of minor things first before I get into my personal story. After I played this. So for a start off now, especially now that I played Realm, I hate the healing in Fortnite. It's like, oh hi Nueta, bring me my finest slurp juice, and now let me slowly smell its essence before gently tipping it back into my mouth and swilling it around the tonsils to get the most exquisite flavour. Fantastic. And while I am doing this, I am not going to move, because moving while healing would desecrate this marvellous beverage. You're stuck. You can't move. And it's the same for medkits. You can't move. You're just stuck there, like a sitting duck, waiting to get shot. Were you supposed to build? Yes, you are supposed to build. But if you both shot each other, like, let's say you both had a sniper, which, we'll come to that. Let's say you both had a sniper, and you both pinged each other, you both build a wall, and you're both using a medkit, both of you, and you're probably going to use a couple of minis or a slurp, if you've got them on your hand as well. So that's 20 seconds. You'll take 10 seconds to heal, then you're going to mini up, then you're going to take a big slurp pot. Like, that's 20 whole seconds where both you and your enemy, if you got each other, have now interrupted this battle. You know, it's timeout, referee, timeout, let me just heal up. Yeah, I agree with him, ref. Timeout, let me just heal up, let me just, like, shield up. That's it. And it's like, oh my god. And when you're in a team fight, I've got, like, my friends, they're shooting, they're providing cover for me. And I'm like, here I am, wrapping this goddamn medkit round my ass. And it's like, I wish I could just be like, hey, you know what? Let's drop the healing totem and heal while shooting. Let's do a healing shout. Bah! There we go. We're already fully healed if we're playing as the warrior. Let me throw a flask on the ground. We're healing while moving. Oh, what's that? We've got shields. Let's just shield up while moving. Look, I am shielding while walking. This stagnation, this sitting there with your thumb up your ass, it just makes everything go so goddamn slow, and I hate it. And then there's other things, like the fact that nobody pushes, nobody fucking does anything in Fortnite. I mean, the building, that's where we'll get into this story. In fact, let me go to the building first. And this is going to be like, I could make this another video, like, about the mechanics of Fortnite. So I'm not going to go too deep into the mechanics of Fortnite right now, but I just need to address it. And I want you to, when I say this, you're going to be like, oh, you can't say that. I'm going to say that. And I want you to treat it as a bad thing, because it is. However, I can't blame people, because it's the integral core mechanics themselves that need to be changed. But in Fortnite, there is a lot of build fagging. I'm gonna call it that. But I build. Well, that's fine. You know, you build fag to the sky. But that means you're calling me a build fagger. I am in a way. But again, I can't blame you. I don't blame you, because it's Fortnite's core mechanics. But this whole build fagging situation, and the reason it got such a degrading name, is because it's not fun. It's not fun. Like, when you see Tfue and Ninja, oh, look at me, I'm building to the sky, everybody else copies that. And if you're a child, and you just want to spin the controller around your dick and build to the sky to make you look like a show off to your friends, fine, whatever. But in terms of people that actually want to play the game, it's so boring. It's so goddamn boring, and it slows everything down. Especially because they brung turbo building back. Like, you shoot somebody once. No matter if you land a sniper, because it's probably not going to kill them. You shoot somebody once. Oh, they just build fagged an Eiffel Tower. We shot them once. And now they've got the Taj Mahal and the Royal Gardens all built on a 3-story parking lot. Yippee! I can't wait to just sit there plinking away at the wall for the wall to be instantly rebuilt, and that's what happens. We get into bullet sponge mode, where neither team is shooting at each other. They're just shooting at the wall, and every time the wall is broke, replace. Never stop replacing the wall. It's wasting everybody's ammo, it's wasting everybody's time, but here we are, replace. Just keep replacing the wall, that's all you need to do. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay, my oh my, what a terrible fucking day. Great, fantastic, I love this. I love sitting here for 20 minutes while everybody just wastes their resources. And again, that's because it's part of the core mechanics. Like, I cannot play Fortnite in casual mode. Never. Because it has 999 of each material. 3,000, let's round it up to 1,000 each. 3,000 materials. Do you know how long it takes to drain 3,000 materials? A long time. It just makes everything drag. I have to play Fortnite in ranked when I play with my friends. It's like, no, we're going in ranked mode because you only get 500 each. And still, that's 1,500. That's 1,500, and that still takes ages to drain. I think it could go down lower. I think you could go down to 300 of each. Nobody would have any issues. I mean, obviously people would, because when they actually got rid of a mechanic that made the game better, that is turbo building, all of the pros and all the build faggers, meh, but I can't waste everybody's time, I can't build spam, meh, meh. And, you know, people took the piss out of it by making videos like this.
Alright, what's up everybody? So there's a lot of issues with turbo building right now, but there's actually a really easy way to solve this. So I have someone else in my lobby right now to just kind of show you guys what's going on right now. As you can see, I just get completely destroyed even though I'm holding my build. So let me show you guys exactly how you can fix this. So first thing you want to do is press escape, obviously. Go to your settings. Then press the little X up top and confirm. Open this and you want to go to single player. Select your world and play selected world. And it's going to load. Wait a second. And there you go. If we get 5 likes, I will make a tutorial for console as well. So yeah, hope you guys are going to have a really good day. And good luck playing Minecraft. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Yeah, if you die. Oh, well, here's how you fix build fagging. Go build in Minecraft. If you want to build, go build in Minecraft. But no, Fortnite caved in and they brung the turbo building back, so we're back to square one where everybody builds the Eiffel Tower, and when you're shooting the guns, you're not shooting at each other, you're just shooting at the walls. You shoot at his wall, he replaces it, he shoots at your wall, you replace it, and we back and forth for about 10 minutes until somebody finally runs out of materials. Great. But this comes to the main issue of why I dislike Fortnite and why I praise Realm. Realm forces engagement, and that is great. Do I like the fact that I have to drop at crossing and lumber every single time? No, they do need to do something to make other areas more appealing or disincentivize going to the same starting area over and over again. However, every person has shards. You want to win, you need your class weapons, you need your class abilities. It's no longer an option of, oh, I might need them. No, you need them. If you want to win, you need those class abilities. You need them class weapons. So you need shards. And people have shards. Not some crappy chests out in the wild. The people have shards. Everybody you see, it doesn't matter who they are. If you see them running, you chase them. If you see them, you must always go for them. Never stop going for people. Always push them. Push them, aggress them. Make sure you are the one going forward and always aggressing. Fortnite, you sit there in a box for 10 minutes sniping at each other, and this comes to half my stories in Fortnite. Again, I'm not gonna bash my friends. I play Fortnite with them. I enjoy it. Do we get a good laugh? But when I see them play Fortnite, sometimes I am just banging my head on the goddamn desk, thinking, for fuck's sake, I hate this. Because they do what everybody else does. They build a box and they snipe at the opposing person. Nobody's pushing, because the enemies do it as well. They snipe at the opposing person, just pew, 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 pew. Sniper shots, back and forth, back and forth. Nobody's aggressing. And I'm sitting there like, I need to fucking push. And a lot of the times, and I do listen, but I'm getting more mad. A lot of times they're like, don't aggress, Spyro. Don't push. Don't push the fight. And it's like, motherfucker, you need to push the fucking fights. You need to go. You gotta go. And they don't. They just don't. And then there's other times where we'll see someone running or a team running, and they won't push them. It's like there's a team there, they're running, they don't know we're here. Let's get the jump, let's go on them, let's grab them. No, we can deal with them in the final circle. No, let's go for them. If you go for them, you're going to push them on your own because we're not coming. So I have to cave in, I have to let them go. I just watch an entire team that doesn't know we're here. We could have got the jump on them. I just got to watch them sail off into the fucking sunset, and I'm like, God damn it, these Fortnite people do not push. And this comes to my story. This comes to my story that I had with my friend. It was a duos match. Final circle. There was only two teams left. My team and the enemy team. I'm just going to call them enemy 1 and 2. We had this hill. I've come to the place in Fortnite. We had this hill. And they had that hill. So I've already pre-built their structure for you. They had that hill there, and we had this hill. And my friend, like them, built a box. They're sniping back and forth at these hills. Now I'm here, a little bit lower, and I can see their structure. Not stable at all. Not stable. I could take out, if I push just underneath them, I could take out that entire bottom structure with a quick spray of my scar. That structure comes down. They're exposed. We can get some good shots on them. We can push on them because they won't know why their structure's down. This is a good plan. I start pushing. James is like, what are you doing? Don't push. Don't push. It's like I can take out their build. No, it's too dangerous. I'm not listening this time. This time I'm going in. So I do my plan. Bang, bang, bang. Take out all the bottom of their structure. It starts collapsing. I'm saying it's going down. It's going down. Aim at me because somebody's going to drop right on top of me. They are dropping right on top of me. I've still got some bullets in my scar. I'm firing my scar. Firing my scar. I get her down. I get enemy 1 down. Then enemy 2 that has now built a second structure snipes me in the head. Which I kind of knew that was going to happen because obviously I'm exposed, the person is exposed, that's the point of the structure coming down. It's 1-1 now. And that person has already been hit. This is the perfect time for James to aggress on her. Build over to her. Go for it. She's alone. She has no one else. It's a 1-on-1 fight. You have the advantage. What's he do? He keeps sniping. And I'm like, and I'm not going to say it, but I'm in my head, I'm just like, oh, please fucking push. And she's building down to her friend. She's going for the res. And say she's going to get the res. She's going to get the res. It's like, nah. She's not. She snipes him. Not a kill. She snipes him. He has to heal up. I'm like, fuck, if only he'd have pushed instead of playing this sniping game. But that's not the stupid part. That's not the stupid part of the story. So he's now healing up. She's got to her friend, because I'm in the box. She shoots me in the head. I'm now dead. I am no longer just knocked down. I'm fully dead. And she's rezzing a mate, and it's like, if that medkit's pop, mate, you gotta shoot at that wall. You need to stop her rezzing. And he doesn't. It ends up that she does get up. And he's sitting there going, oh, I'm so pissed. I'm so pissed that they got up. I hate the fact that they got up. And I'm thinking at this point, it's all over. Now, a smart team, again, and this is why I hate Fortnite, a smart team, they now have the advantage. I'm completely out of the game. They have got 2 people on 1. The second they push, James loses. It's a 2-on-1 fight. They have the advantage. They have got 2 people to 1 people. They should be pushing. They should be aggressing. There's 2 of them versus 1. What did they do? They both sat there sniping at him. They didn't aggress. Even though they've got the advantage, even though they've got the clear win, they just sat there doing nothing, sniping, pew, 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 sniper shots, back and forth again, and I'm like, oh, oh, why does nobody push fights? Why does no child in Fortnite push fucking fights? And that continued for about 5 minutes, until they finally run out of heavy ammo, thank God, and they finally started aggressing. And it's like, you know, you could have done that from the beginning. You could have just done that from the fucking beginning, but nobody aggresses, and that story right there, that's why I love Realm Royale over Fortnite. Because the second you see somebody, I don't care what you say, you don't have a choice in this game. You have to be aggressive. You have to push every fight. You see somebody, they could be going to res their teammates. They could be going to forge that golden arbalist that's giving everybody trouble. You have to push fights. You gotta go. And that's why I like it, because it's a lot more fast paced. It's a lot more fun. You're always landing in fights. There's always action going on. You're always looking for somebody. You're able to heal while on the move. You're able to use your movement while drinking potions. You're able to interact a whole lot more. But half the time in Fortnite, you're sitting there healing up where you can't move. Or you're just building the Taj Mahal, being, haha, look at my build fagging, bro, look at my 90s, bro. And then you're just sniping at each other. Nobody aggresses on anybody. And it's just like, it's so slow. Everybody moves slow. Everybody moves real fucking slow. Everybody moves slow, and that doesn't help that they took out the vehicles. So Realm is far better than Fortnite. Realm has some great ideas. The building, not the building, sorry. That's me still having post-traumatic flashbacks of just building an Eiffel Tower and sniping. But no, that's why it's better. Being able to heal while on the move, always engaging in fights, always action. It feels more alive, it feels more fun to play because there's always something going on. There's a lot of other little nuances, like using abilities, like being able to reuse healing items and use like poppy bombs and blast arrows, like reusing them over the single-use consumables like the grenades of Fortnite. There are other little nuances, but the main two of healing while on the move so nothing's going slow, and actually aggressing on people so nothing's going slow, and there being no turbo building so nothing's going slow. The fast pace makes it far better than Fortnite. If somebody, I can't recommend any Battle Royale, but if somebody said to me, out the two, should have played Fortnite or should have played Realm, I'd say go Realm. Do not even look at Fortnite. So you see, it's good. There's enough good stuff in there for me to recommend it. But the game's been dead for 120 days. They are not updating the game. All they've done is confirm in their bloody expo that there is no battle pass coming, and then after that they remained silent and just said, hey, do you want to buy a skin? Do you want to buy a season 1 recolor? Do you want to buy the hot dog skin? Nothing. Not even I don't even want to see a full patch list. I just want someone to say, yes, we are working on something. Just say something. Even if it's a single sentence to confirm that you're doing something. Just say something. But they haven't. They've been dead for over 2 weeks now. Nothing. So, it's dead. It's gone. But we know why it's gone, don't we? You all know why it's dead. You all know why it's gone. That's because of Hi-Rez. Because Hi-Rez have been doing a lot this year. And from their actions, I mean, I've seen their actions occurring over the course of the past several years, but this year especially, we know why. We know why. So, this is the part you've been waiting for. Welcome to Hi-Rez Exposed. Because all Hi-Rez are a bunch of greedy, trend-chasing idiots that will do nothing to innovate, nothing to push their products further, nothing to really listen to the community. You know, they claim to have, oh, well, we got Assembly of Champions. You can vote for somebody within your community and we'll listen to them. Only they kind of don't, and the Assembly of Champions is a little bit rigged because there are certain rules which prevent most people from attending. Like, let's say I wanted to fix Realm or Paladins. Let's say I wanted to apply. Well, sorry, you don't exist within the USA, so you can't come to our meetings. It's not like you could have a meeting over fucking Discord. I could just webcam to you on Discord. That's the whole point of modern technology, Hi-Rez, so that I can be there when I'm halfway across the world. But you can't come out to our studio in LA. So, sorry, you can't apply, because you can't get to the USA. Well, then you're just being biased, aren't you, to all the Americans? That's like, ooh, well, let's pick somebody that's not in the rare. Let's pick somebody that's never been interacting with Paladins, and then we pick somebody that was like engaged with Hi-Rez and was a commentator or some shit. I don't remember what that controversy was, but main point is, you're limiting the people. There's people around the world, not just in America, England, Germany, France. Most people can speak English nowadays. Like, there is enough people around the world wanting to help you, but because, oh no, we can't set up a free Discord server to do a face cam. Sorry, then you can't apply because you're not American and you can't come out to our studio. You stupid people, Hi-Rez. Stupid. But what do I expect from people that do nothing but trend chase? Trend chase, trend chase, trend chase. Copy everybody else. That's all they ever do. They'll always claim, oh, well, we did it first. No, you didn't. There's evidence on every single one of them. No, you didn't. You always trend chase everybody, and when a trend is dead, you throw it to the wolves. You throw your little toy out the pram because, oh, it's not making money, it's not popular. You throw it to the wolves, and that's what you've done with Realm Royale and Hand of the Gods. So let's get into the last part of this video of why you shouldn't support Hi-Rez and why you shouldn't even look at their Call of Duty clone, because that's what's killed Realm Royale. Don't believe me? Let's go into it. So this already started back as far back as 10 years ago with Global Agenda. Do you remember Global Agenda? No, of course you don't. You don't know what Global Agenda is. You wouldn't have even known that they made Global Agenda unless I brung it up right now. You don't remember their fucking Halo clone? Look at this guy wearing his bootleg Master Chief armor. Oh, but it's not green. It's not Master Chief, it's not green, it's blue. It's blue power armor. It's a blue Space Marine. It's not a green one. Oh, well, I guess it's just red versus blue from Machinima then, isn't it? Oh, what's that? They planned a sequel? Because the game did so well at being a Halo clone that they completely scrapped that sequel. Good job, Hi-Rez. Good job. So that was their first moment of trend chasing. The 2010s saw a rise to the Space Marine shooter with things like Halo, Gears of War, and so on. And so, oh, well, we gotta have our own chunky Space Marine. So here is Mr. Blue. Here is Master Chef Mr. Blue, and he is a chunky Space Marine because that's all the rage right now, and it's gonna do so well that we're gonna be the company that rivals Halo. We may be trend chasing Halo, but we think we can do better, far better than Halo. Get ready for Global Agenda 2, coming out in 2012. Oh wait, they never made it. Because, yeah, you know, Global Agenda, it's alright, it's fine, it's a Halo clone, everybody's finding it okay. But what's that? I see something on the horizon. Can't quite make out what it is. Some small game. Quite a few people are looking at. What's it called? Dota 1, because the second one hasn't been made yet. Dota 1. Oh well, looks like it could be popular. Oh, hold on, somebody's coming over to Dota 1. Who? What's that? League of Legends. It seems like there's a lot of people going over. Oh, they're getting a crowd. There's a lot of people going over to those. What are they called? MOBAs? What's Frank? What's a MOBA? Oh yeah. Oh shit, we better get on that train right now! So, Global Agenda died because Hi-Rez was too busy trend chasing the MOBA genre. And then they made Smite. Do you remember when they made a big deal of Smite? Do you remember when they got a lot of big YouTubers to promote Smite? Do you remember when JonTron did a Smite video?
Away. Oh, and I can't forget. How about a cold brew? Top it off. Life's a circus. I'm the clown.
Oh yes, JonTron. You were the clown. You were the clown for believing Hi-Rez. As we all were. I was the clown in Paladins. Haha, clown. I was the clown of Paladins. We all got the clowning, JonTron. You don't have to worry. It wasn't just you. So they made Smite. And Smite was pretty good. It was fine. You know, it's like every other MOBA. You select a hero. Do you want to go left lane, middle lane, right lane? Got some abilities. It's a MOBA. It's Dota. It's League of Legends. This one, obviously, did far better than Global Agenda, to the point where, well, Smite's doing pretty well. Guess we're going to cancel Global Agenda 2, because who plays Space Marine shooters anymore? Oh, what's that, Global Agenda fans? Oh, there's no such thing as Global Agenda fans. They didn't want a sequel. Don't be stupid. None of you. Only the hardest of hardcore Hi-Rez fans know what Global Agenda was. But yeah, no, there's no Global Agenda fans. Get rid of that Halo clone. Get rid. That's an old trend. In the bin with you. Be gone, thoughts. We've got a new trend to chase now. I just threw my water bottle in the bin. We've got our new trend to chase now. That's called Smite. And they played Smite. And it was fine. It was good. But oh! And this was their first big game before we get into the others. So this is the one where they now started sinking a lot of development, a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of resources that would only get fractured as they make more and more games. Because keep in mind at this point, they're not some big AAA developer. They are one team, and anytime they make a second game, that fractures their resources in half. They make a third game, their resources are fractured into thirds. They make a fourth game, their resources are fractured into quarters. This is what we're going to show as we progress later down the timeline. But for right now, this was their first big game, and all 100% of their time, money, resources, all going directly into that. And it was fine for a couple of years. It came out in 2014, and it progressed down to 2016. 2 whole years of Smite, and everything's going well. But what's that? Blizzard? Oh, they make that World of Warcraft. Do you think we should make a MOBA, Frank? Not a MOBA, an MMO? Do you think we should make one of those Mamorpagas, one of those big things? Well, I don't know. That's a little bit out of our league, Mr. Bossman. I don't think we can tackle Blizzard. Oh, wait a minute. No. Sorry. They said World of Warcraft, but they're saying Hearthstone? It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! It looks like Yu-Gi-Oh, Frank. It looks like there's cards. What's this Yu-Gi-Oh! Hearthstone? And, as we all know, Hearthstone became radically popular and was pretty damn popular all the way up until this year with Blitzchung. Good job, Blizzard. But when Hearthstone first came out, it was the shit. It was the first card game, you know. Before Gwent, before all the other companies wanted to copy Hearthstone, Hearthstone was the shit, and everybody was sinking their time. World of Warcraft, Cataclysm, I can take a break from Cataclysm because I want to play me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and it was the shit. And as we know, like The Witcher, everybody wanted a piece of that Hearthstone pie. The Witcher made Gwent, and Hi-Rez, good old trend chasing Hi-Rez, were like, we also want a slice of that pie, and they made Hand of the Gods, which is literally Smite, but the card game of Smite. So they're literally not even like The Witcher, where they're just using their own world. They're literally copying the same formula of take a previous game that was Smite, or in Blizzard's case World of Warcraft, and turn all the World of Warcraft characters or Smite characters into cards. So Hand of the Gods came out, and then it died instantly, because by the time Hi-Rez had finished working on it, I mean, for the first year, it made a couple of waves. People were like, oh, they made a Hearthstone. I mean, they already made a League of Legends. I don't think they should be splitting their resources in half to make a Hearthstone, but we'll look at a Hearthstone. We'll think of a Hearthstone. Well, there's no time for that. No time whatsoever, because Blizzard have just announced a brand new IP. Ooh, Blizzard a second time in a row. Tasty. But Blizzard have just announced a brand new IP. The big game changer. It's basically Team Fortress 3. No, you can't, dude. Dude, Team Fortress? That's like a big deal. You can't just say Team Fortress 3. Oh, you better believe it. It's Team Fortress 3. Oh, well, tell me more, Mr. Kaplan. Now I gotta know. Well, you know like how Team Fortress 3 has 9 classes, like the heavy, the medic, the spy, etc. Yeah? Ours is gonna have 20 at launch. No way, dude. It's not only gonna have that, it's gonna have at least 15 maps at launch. Oh, no way, dude. And of course, Team Fortress 2, that came out years ago. Now we've got all the modern power of a PS4 or a modern PC. So all those graphics, all those abilities, they're all going to be buttery smooth and be up to date. No way, dude. What's it called? It's called Overwatch. Oh, dude. Overwatch. I got to get me some of that Overwatch. Guess who else was watching BlizzCon that year? You know who was watching BlizzCon? Hi-Rez. And everybody creaming their pants over Diva and Tracer and Mercy and all the other waifus that they stuck in there. Oh, I want Mercy. She's so good. Well, don't worry. We might not have Mercy, but we got Sky. Look at that ass. You want that ass, don't you? Because we are making an Overwatch clone. We are trend chasing Overwatch and BattleBot. We're trend chasing just Overwatch. There's no others. So then Paladins came out, and Paladins rightly got the criticism it deserved by saying it's an Overwatch clone. No, we started working on it first. No, you didn't. No, they didn't. They can say that, but no, they didn't. Because you look at everything about Paladins, and you can tell just from the characters alone, there is a turtle that has a single shot high damage gun, and he also has a hook that pulls people in. I wonder where you got that idea from. There is a dwarf that builds turrets. I wonder where you got that idea from. There is a dragon that flies with a jetpack, and his weapon is a rocket launcher. I wonder where you got that idea from. Then there is a very big, muscular, old-style knight with a big blue rectangular shield and a thick European accent. Okay, you're not even trying. That is literally Reinhardt. How can you say that when that's literally Reinhardt? Or are you saying that Blizzard copied Fernando? Is Reinhardt the Fernando clone? Don't spin that shit. We've seen your pattern. You trend-chased Dota. You trend-chased League of Legends. You were last to the party with Smite. You trend-chased Hearthstone with Hand of the Gods. Don't roll up to me and tell me that Overwatch copied you. Don't sit there and tell me that this fucker with the big blue shield is yours. It's not. It's Fernando. Admit it's Fernando. To this day, they've never admitted that they copied Reinhardt. It's fucking Reinhardt. Just say it's Reinhardt. That's where you got it from. Now, to be fair, of course, Paladins had the superiority in some regards, because they came out and they said, look, we get it. It's an Overwatch clone, some of you are saying. But this is the one that we've got the stars aligning. We feel the juice, and we're gonna make it better than Overwatch. No, we are, and we've got the notions to prove it. Give me your notions, Hi-Rez. Well, our setting is fantasy. We can have whatever we want. You look at Overwatch, what do you see? You see all humans and robots. You like Mercy, human. Diva, human. Tracer, human. Reinhardt, human. Torbjorn, human. Zenyatta, he's a robot. Roadhog, human. They're all humans. And a couple of robots, like with the later characters like Orisa. Okay. But fantasy, as you've seen with Drogos, we can have anything we want. Drogos, the best character, the best waifu. Drogos, dragon, Barrack, dwarf, Willow, fairy. Who else have we got? Tiberius, I'm going off new characters now because I can't think off the top of my head, but Tiberius, Khajiit, Makoa, Big Turtle Man, Grover, I Am Groot. We can have any Pip, Furry Bait. We can have anything, any kind of character. Ram, a literal demon from hell. Whatever kind of character you could envision, a pony, a fairy, a dragon, a piranha plant, a phoenix, a Goron, a fucking Red 13 from Final Fantasy 7, whatever kind of a griffin, whatever kind of fantastical creature you can come up with it can be in the game. Alright, well, yes. Okay. I'll admit that does sound a lot better than Overwatch. That goes for the setting as well. Overwatch, Hanamura, City. Paris, City. Lijiang Tower, City. Junkertown, Scrap City. It's all cities and a lot of flashy, futuristic places. Not really a lot of variety. Here, medieval castles, ancient ruined islands, whatever crazy fantasy setting you can think of, we can do it. Okay, well, I'll admit setting's good, but it's not about setting, it's about the gameplay. It's better than Overwatch. We've got talents, everybody's diversified. We've got the shop, everybody's diversified. Look at all of this stuff. Our ranked actually has a drafting system. Alright, fine. I guess it is a little bit better than Overwatch. You mean it? Yeah, I guess it is. But I've seen your pattern. Better not fuck this up. And this is where we go downhill. This is where the roller coaster is just like tick, 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 tick. We got to the top. Paladins was the summit, and they threw it all away. And this is where I get mad, because Hi-Rez literally had the fucking keys to the city in their hand. They were given the keys to the kingdom, the goose that lays the golden eggs. They had the world, and everybody supported it. Because, as I say, there was certain things, like the talent system. Oh look, here we are in the future. Guess what Overwatch 2 is having? A talent system. GGF Kaplan, why are you putting a talent system in Overwatch 2? It's almost like the talent system improved Paladins, and you're copying that. They had the world. They did it. They'd won. They could have beat Overwatch. They were on the road to beating Overwatch. They had fucking won. Here is the goose that lays the golden eggs. And as everybody is cheering for them, Fortnite comes out. No! No, Hi-Rez! I see your eyes! I see your eyes looking over! Don't need it. Don't look at that fucking battle. Don't do it! Don't do it. I'm fucking warning you. Don't. But, no buts! Yeah, but the money, look how much money Fortnite. You don't need it. Look at what you've got with fucking Paladins. Look at your community that you've got with fucking Paladins. And they are giving you ideas on a silver platter. There are people that will make a story mode for you for fucking free on a silver platter. Does Overwatch have a story mode? No, it doesn't. If you go through with it, you'll beat Overwatch. You'll have a story mode. You'll have something that Overwatch doesn't, and people are giving it to you. Just don't look at Fortnite. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm already sitting over here with Mr. Fortnite. You fucking dicks! And so, they trend chased Fortnite. And everybody got pissed off. Because everybody, it wasn't even like a hidden. Like, if it was PUBG, but they didn't pay attention to PUBG, because PUBG was shit. Everybody knew PUBG was shit. And he didn't even conceive of fucking Realm Royale till Fortnite came and kicked PUBG's ass and was like, money, 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 So it wasn't even like subtle this time. We knew exactly what it was. It was fucking Fortnite. And they threw it away. They were like, oh, Paladins, yeah, this is fine, whatever. I mean, you know, it's not that Fortnite money. And that's when OB64 came out. That's when OB64 came out and nearly killed fucking Paladins. Luckily, they reversed OB64, because OB64 was the worst idea in the fucking world. But still, they had it all. They had it all. And they threw it away. They threw it away. Yet somehow, by some goddamn miracle, by some higher power. This clearly shows that there is some kind of God. Because despite pissing on their community, throwing everything away, just to trend chase Fortnite, trend chase again, somehow, by the will of a higher being, God came down and said, look my sons, I know you fucked up by pissing on your paladins community. I know that you looked at that Fortnite money and you thought, man, gotta get me some of that Fortnite money because it is the biggest game in the entire world. So you know what? I'm gonna give you. I forgive you because I am the father and I'm supposed to forgive everybody. I forgive you, my son, and I'm giving you a second chance with Realm Royale. Here is, once again, the keys to the kingdom. Here is another second goose that lays the golden eggs. And here is the plans to make Realm Royale great. You can be better than Fortnite. Don't fuck this up. I'm giving you a second chance. People begrudgingly looked at that second chance. They were pissing all over it for a Fortnite clone, but they looked at it. And as I said in my previous section when I was talking about Fortnite, when I was relaying that story to you, being able to heal on the move, always engaging, always action, never having to just sit there in some build fag Taj Mahal and snipe at each other, constantly pushing. They did it. They fucking did it. They were better than Fortnite. And you know what? At this point in my story, Fortnite was going through that 2-day black hole. And in that day, we got so many Fortnite players come into Realm. It was funny to watch some of the kids just like not know what the hell was going on because people were pushing and die. But there were legitimate people actually liking it more. We got one guy. Me and Blame were playing squads. Duos is a little bit too tryhardy. And Nookie was coming on next round. So we were playing squads. We got 2 randomers. One guy was on mic. And people come on mic all the time. And he was like, hey, is anybody on mic? And we didn't say anything at first. And he's like, I've just come over from Fortnite and I kind of want to ask some questions about this game. Like, I legitimately want to try. And you know, just by saying that, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna give in to this guy. I'm gonna switch my mic on. So, you know, I said hello, chatted with him for a little bit, and, you know, Blame then switched his microphone on. He likes Realm more. He's more of an expert. He knows what to pick. And we got in, and it's like, right, we're landing at Crossing, because that's one of the only 2 places you land. And he said, oh, well, you know, I've been Crossing a few times. Seems like Tilted Towers. Seems very busy. Why are we landing? Actually, like, asking the questions. Why are we landing in Crossing? All the reasons that I stated. This is not a game where you can land in the middle of nowhere and hope for a golden scar. You need to push people. You need to be forging. So, you know, we went down with him. We did some fights. I did go down, but I got rezzed, which was a great example to let him see how an actual resurrection works. Allow him to do a resurrection at the forge so that he knows more of the mechanics of the game. We got him crafting his weapons. Obviously, the better player, Blame, he stood with this guy across the whole course of the match. I'm on the sidelines helping, but I can deal with my own little Timmy. You know, little Timmy, he's not talking. You can tell he's not really like this guy that's asking questions. He's a bit of a retard, but I can take care of myself. I don't need to worry. If Timmy dies, Timmy's a meat shield for me. Doesn't matter what happens to Timmy. Timmy's a meat shield. This guy, however, legitimately wants to get in. So, if I can help him, fine. If Timmy's my meat shield, fine. But I'm just here for moral support because he is following a pro round. He is asking the pro questions. He is basically, for the most part, being carried by this pro as he learns what's the best weapons for his class, what's the best abilities for his class, how he can heal on the move, all like that. Needless to say, we did win that match. We did win. And Blame was like, so how'd you find your first win? And he's like, yeah, it was great. And asked him, like, do you think you're going to stay? And he's like, yeah, I'm probably going to stick around. You know, I want to try and convince my mates to get it. I'm not saying they will, and once the black hole's done, we're gonna see what's going on with the black hole. And you know, I chimed in. Yeah, I've been waiting for the black hole myself. I've heard we're getting an entire new map, so I'm interested to see the entire new map. And he's like, yeah. So, you know, this is a guy that was legit, honestly sold on Realm Royale being better than Fortnite, and it's like, there you go, you've done it. You somehow, despite fucking up with paladins and trend chasing Fortnite, you succeeded. You succeeded. You did it. What are you doing, Hi-Rez? No. What are you doing, Hi? Hey, what are you fucking quiet? No! Tackling him to the ground! No! He's staying on the ground till you explain your actions. I've got him in a police hold. What are you doing? I've got to go. Why gotta go, Hi-Rez? Why you gotta go? Where are you trying to get to? Call of Duty! Look at the... No! You're not going Call of Duty. You're not going... But Call of Duty. Please, Call of... No! I need backup! I need to hold him! He's running! Catch him! He's running! Catch him! We gotta go after him! He can't fucking make it to Call of Duty! It's a fight! We can't let him make it to Call of Duty! He made it to Call of Duty. He made it to Call of Duty. The bastard. The fucking bastard. He bastard Hi-Rez. He made it to fucking Call of Duty. Because the new Call of Duty is out. I actually was like fighting with a pillow there for authenticity, so I'm a bit out of breath, but the new Call of Duty came out and it's popular. So what's the trend chaser doing? The trend chasing. Here is Rogue Company. Oh look, it's a dirt brown gunmetal grey military shooter. No! Please Hi-Rez. Please. You got the golden goose for a second time. You were making money. Don't fucking need it. And you did it. And you killed 2 games in the fucking process. Because, remember when I said that every time they make a new game, they split their resources? At this point, we're on game 6, so their resources shattered. They're in pieces. So they're pulling developers from every which game to make this bootleg ass Call of fucking Duty. And you sit there and you're like, fuck's sake. Because now everybody's feeling it. Some are feeling it more than others. Smite's going downhill. You can feel the tremors. Paladins has gone downhill. You can feel the tremors. Like ranked right now in Paladins is fucked. Since they got rid of like the level 25 level restrictions and making you have to have a hero at level 10. You have to have a lit hero at level 10 before you can enter. That's gone. That's all gone. Now little Timmy can rock up with Maldamba, level 0 Maldamba. He's never used Maldamba, doesn't know what the fuck a Maldamba is, but he can come swanning into ranked because they don't care. They got rid of the level restrictions. Oh, what's that? There's bugs in the play of the game, so rather than fixing the bugs, because you've got no staff left, you're just outright removing the play of the game. Yeah, play of the game's getting removed. Play of the game's causing a bug. And rather than being a good fucking developer, rather than actually doing their job and fixing the bugs, they're just deleting the play of the game. Great. Fucking great. But of course, Smite and Paladins, they're still the money makers. Especially Paladins, because Overwatch 2's coming out. And when Overwatch 2 comes out, well, Paladins outlasted Overwatch 1. You're on the sequel, we're still on the original. They're holding Paladins as their little Overwatch 2 cash cow. That's not really in danger, but the other ones, they have felt it. Because ever since last year, all the timelines add up. 2018, E3 2018, Hi-Rez announces it's working on a new game. Everybody's groaning because, you know, Realm's only just come out, and everyone else is like, why are they working on a new game? What are they doing? And at that point, things are starting to slow down. Like, why are some of these games slowing down? Oh, I don't know. Then it comes to E3 2019. Rogue Company is revealed to the world at E3 2019. And then, 2 months later, in August 2019, their Hearthstone clone, Hand of the Gods, is closing its doors forever. As of January 2020, the game will be shut down. The live service will no longer be live. And everything that you owned on that account, all your cards, all your little skins for the back of your cards, it's all going to be deleted. Your Hand of the Gods fun, enjoyment is over. And as of January 2020, Hand of the Gods will be terminated permanently. And everybody knew why. Everybody can see why. Why is Hand of the Gods being terminated? Why? And why is it only now being terminated after the announce of this Call of Duty clone? Everybody knows why. Because there's no staff on Hand of the Gods. One man can't make an entirely new deck by himself. That's crazy talk. So, gotta shut it down. Going to work on Rogue Company. And Realm Royale is the same fucking deal. Oh look, it's doing alright. There's people clearly invested in it. There's people clearly liking it. There's people that want to see it succeed. Then after E3, when we got to the Bok Ops Battle Pass, 100 days of silence. Why is everything being so quiet? Where's everybody gone? What's going on? We get to January, when the Battle Pass is ending. It's been 100 days, dude. There's no update. Hey, Heroic Leap. Where's the fucking update? Where's even a tweet? Not even a patch notes. Where's just a tweet to say something's happening? Nothing. Gone. Silence. Please. We have just seen that Hand of the Gods is shutting down. Don't do this. Please. Where's the tweet? Oh well, we got a tweet. Oh yeah, you got a tweet? Yeah, why don't you buy some of the shit from the shop? You've been gone for 100 days. You're coming here to tell us to buy shit. What are you doing? Alright, yeah, my bad. Next week. Hey, we got a tweet. Oh yeah? Is it about the update? Because the Battle Pass has ended. You're actually 5 days overdue. Nah. We're gonna sell you this hot dog skin for the chicken. And that's it. That's it. But why is it quiet? Why is it that now just on a nice gentle decline into oblivion? Because oh look, despite having the keys to the kingdom, despite having the goose that laid the golden eggs, it wasn't enough. Again, for a second time, it wasn't enough. The goose was laying them golden eggs, but you just decided to cut the goose's head off so you could have a nice goose dinner. Fucking for that! So to summarise, Hi-Rez is a trend-chasing company with no original ideas. In 2010, they started their trend-chasing saga with Global Agenda. There was just trend-chasing Halo. Their touted Global Agenda 2, their sequel to Global Agenda, never came because they were too busy trend-chasing League of Legends with Smite. Smite, in its current state, is now hurting, but back then, it was doing okay. Well, they don't have time to focus on Smite. JonTron's video was made in vain. He was the clown because they were too busy trend-chasing Hearthstone. Hand of the Gods is a Hearthstone clone, and it did mildly okay. Not the best, and Now, that live service is no longer live. Cards have been erased. The game has been terminated permanently. But who cares? Because we were too busy trend chasing Overwatch. Paladins is an Overwatch clone, and it did it. It nearly fucking beat Overwatch. At one brief moment, they were kings of the world, and they traded it all in because they were too busy trend chasing Fortnite. Realm Royale is a Fortnite clone, and by some fucking miracle, they somehow did it a second time. Kings of the world, if only for a day, where everybody was saying, during that black hole, everybody's saying it's better than Fortnite. I love it, it's great. And you traded it all in. You've just sat there and left the game for dead for 120 days because now you're too busy trend chasing Call of Duty with that shit Rogue Company. So when, back to Future Spyro now, this is me, hello Future Spyro. So when Baggins and Keepers and all the others are saying, save realm, save realm, save realm now, you can shout save realm till you're blue in the face. You can shout save realm over and over till your throat's bleeding and you're coughing up blood. That doesn't matter to Hi-Rez, because all Hi-Rez sees is another trend that's dying. Fortnite, the Battle Royale genre, it's had its time. It's done. It's over. That toy has been used. And there's a shiny new toy in the shop. And Hi-Rez want that shiny new toy. And if they have to kill Hand of the Gods, which they did, and Realm Royale, which they pretty much have, to get that shiny new toy, they're going to get that shiny new toy. So, in order to save Realm, if you truly want to save Realm, if you truly want to be what Baggins says and bring the community together, then fuck Hi-Rez. Do not indulge yourself in any more of Hi-Rez's new games. Do not think about Rogue Company. Do not look at Rogue Company. Don't even acknowledge Rogue Company's existence, because via its existence it has killed 2 of its games. And let's face it, once the next genre comes out, let's just say for all intensive purposes, it's tennis. When 2025 comes around and tennis is the next big genre, they'll easily ditch any support for Rogue Company for the tennis game, because they've done it 6 times in the past. They ditched support for Smite for Hand of the Gods. They've ditched support for Hand of the Gods for Paladins. They've pretty much fucked Paladins for Realm Royale. And now they've ditched support for Realm Royale for Rogue Company. So you know, sometime in the future, they'll ditch support for Rogue Company for their next live service. By the way, that's what all their games are. Smite is a live service. Hand of the Gods was a live service. Paladins, live service. Realm Royale, live service. Rogue Company, live service. So, hope you don't plan on keeping all your shit, because as the Hand of the Gods people are begrudgingly finding out, now that that live service is no longer live, all the money that they spent on cards and skin packs for the backs of their cards, all that money's gone right down the shitter. They haven't been able to keep a single dime of that. Gone. Erased. Forever. Never getting it back. The servers have been terminated permanently. And that's what they're going to do to Realm if it continues. So don't look at Rogue Company. Don't acknowledge Rogue Company. Don't acknowledge any more of Hi-Rez's live service garbage. They already had 2! Not 1! But 2! And that's what's the amazing thing. Most people only get 1 chance. Most gaming industries, most gaming companies only get one single chance. Think about all of the indie game controversies we've had. Mighty Number 9, Fez's Phil Fish. Do you know what happened after Mighty Number 9? Where's Mighty Number 10? Where's the sequel to that? That ain't ever gonna come. Because it had such a bad controversy. The creator, the publishers, they don't get a second chance. When Phil Fish had his temper tantrum, where's Fez 2? There was gonna be a Fez 2. Where's Fez 2? It's never gonna come out. Because it had such a bad controversy, you had your one chance. And that's it. You spent your one chance. Most indie developers, most AA developers, only get that one chance. By some fucking miracle, Hi-Rez, you got a second chance. You got two. You had two great games of Paladins and Realm, and you threw them both away just because you're trend chasing Call of Duty. So I would advise everybody, if you want to keep whatever remains of Realm safe, if you want to keep whatever remains of Paladins safe, don't look at Rogue Company. Don't even acknowledge Rogue Company, because Hi-Rez needs to kick up the fucking arse about their bad trend chasing habit, and they need to stop it. So I urge you to, while again it's a fruitless word, I urge you to boycott Rogue Company. I urge you to not look at it, not play it, not acknowledge it. That way, when it does fail, they might realise we actually had gold all along. We had the crown jewels all along, but we were too blind to see because we were just trend chasing Call of Duty. And that's it. That's the Hi-Rez Trilogy. You know, I made the part 2, the Paladins, a long time ago, and I'm like, oh, you know, I might make part 3, I might not, but since Rogue Company, and the fact that Rogue Company has zapped developers away from Realm and Hand of the Gods to the point where one of their live services has now been thusly terminated, it got me angry and inspired me to make the final part of the Hi-Rez Trilogy. So that's Hi-Rez, a bunch of trend chasing idiots. And you know, I'll still play Paladins. I've still got friends that play it. I don't know about Realm. Realm's just dead. It's, you know, they're never going to update it. They're not fixing anything. All the bugs, as you've seen, still there. You still got a land at crossing. The Arbalest is out of control, and I don't expect the Arbalest to be fixed anytime soon, especially not with Trapper. So who knows? I'll probably just end up throwing Realm away because it's beyond saving. Unless Rogue Company fails, like Rogue Company has to fail for Realm to survive. There's not enough developers anymore for all these games, as we saw with Hand of the Gods that's dead. If Realm is if we do want to do a Baggins, if we want to follow his thumbnail and his advice where he's like, ooh, save Realm, guys, we can save the Realm, let's all join hands and sing friendship songs. Yeah, that's fine. But you gotta sing the song of death for Rogue Company, because it's one or the other. If you want Realm to succeed, Rogue Company has to die. You can't save them both. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how this story progresses, because Rogue Company's getting released this year. We'll see how well that does, and we'll see if Realm lives or dies. But I think it's dead myself. Like, I know it's had a little update, but I don't think they can keep up. It took so long to get that one tiny update that I don't really think it's going to last. I think the Rogue Company's drained too much out of it. So yeah, to me, this is the day the Realm Royale died.